What's the buzz? This is Zeta Beetle, and welcome to Weekend Warrior. In this episode, I am going for the YOLO challenge of Megaman X1. If you don't know what YOLO means, it's basically a acronym meaning you only live once. So, if anyone doesn't know what I mean by that, since this is the first episode, I am going to be attempting a no-death run of Mega Man X1. This is inspired by the perfect runs of Rome Mithril, Kevil, and Pink Kitty Rose. So, big shout out to them. They have inspired me to make a YOLO run, the no death run. They would be more skilled than I am, and I would not be trying a perfect run of an entire game myself, because I don't have that type of skill. You may get a perfect run in some levels of this game. However, I highly doubt it. Because if I actually tried to get, if I actually tried a perfect run, I would get probably over 500 outtakes in the first level alone. And that is not including the boss, because unfortunately, you would have to take damage from the boss in order to progress through the game. So, with all that out of the way, let's go! So, intro level time. Let's get on with it then, shall we? We have these spikies, and then we have a gunvolt. Gunvolts, as you can see from them appearing this early in the game, they're not really that tough to deal with, as long as you know how to deal with them. These things, I think they're called crushers, and they live up to their name. They can crush, and they can make instant death pits anywhere on the map that they may well choose. So it's highly recommended that you deal with them quickly, or else you could, ow. That's my case in point right here. Like, if I was trying a perfect run, that would have already been an outtake. But I'm trying a YOLO run. So, yeah. I have absolutely no, I have absolutely no doubt that I'll be able to get a 0 outtake run in the intro level itself. So there we go. And I may even if I have enough time, move on to the next level, because, like, I tend to like to keep my content in the general range of 20 to 30 minutes. So any lower than that, and I like to kind of extend it a bit. Any higher than that, and I will generally try and fast forward through the content. There's another spiky, I think they're called, and there's some bee bleeders. Those things are okay, like, they can just drop bombs and ultimately ruin your day if you get caught in one. But they're really not that hard to deal with. Just one-shot them with the charge shot, and you'll be good. Okay, that thing you're going to be seeing that in the first fortress stage of this game. They can be insanely obnoxious to deal with. Oh, and look at that. I think this is the only stage where we actually find these car enemies. I don't know the official name, but these basically you can take down the driver, and then you can ride in the car, as I demonstrated just a minute ago. And here we come. This particular part of the stage, you have to destroy all of these cars in order to progress to the next part of it, which is a plot loss. So, I know it's a spoiler, but how many OGs are going to be watching this and not know that this is a plot loss? Still, it would be more entertaining if I put up a fight, so... Ow. Okay. Okay. Okay, ow. Okay, here we go. Yup, that's a stun. There we go. Progress. You worthless piece of scrap metal. Did you really think you could defeat me? This game is the original OG version, so I will have to censor part of what X says. So, here we go. Zero runs him off. And... wait. I guess this isn't the OG version. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, here we go. And here's the password. So, I'm gonna go ahead and save it here, and I will see how much time I have left. Alright, so now we're on the stage select. We're going to be taking on one of 8 Mavericks. The usual order that I go for is Chill Penguin, Storm Eagle, Flame Mammoth, Spark Mandrill, Armored Armadillo, Launch Octopus, or Boomer Coanger, and Sting Chameleon. So, here's the thing. The main part that I'm going for is, the main thing that I'm doing here is going on to these Mavericks in order of difficulty. So, due to being the easiest, I am going after Chill Penguin first. Right then, let's get on with it then, shall we? So, this level is, pretty easy. You would have to really be rusty or really trying in order to get an outtake here. You'll see what I mean here in a little bit. Because there will be an outtake section, and yeah, it's just yeah. So the point here that I'm trying to make is that this level is super easy. Like you would have to really suck at the game in order to really struggle here. Okay, so Also, it is home to the most unavoidable armor piece in the game. Although with how it with what the armor piece is, why would you want to avoid it? It's basically the quintessential armor piece as well. And there it is. Right there in your path. So, what is this armor piece that I'm speaking of? Well, it just so happens to be the dash boots. You literally need these in order to take down the boss that I'm probably going to be going after next. It really just depends on how well I go after another boss. Or how well I do against the next boss, one of the next candidates. Because I've already struck out against one of the first candidates that I've done. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and get through here. And this is where you're introduced to your right armor. So, your right armor, you can punch, and in many cases, you're going to want to punch those igloos, because not only will they have enemies coming out of them, but in one case, you'll actually be given a reward for smashing an igloo. But for right now, let's move on to the home stretch of this stage, which gives you some snowball throwing enemies. I don't know what they're called, but they do 2 snowball attacks, or I don't know if they actually do those bigger ones or not. The ones that I know for a fact that they do are the ones where they have a snowball on their head, and they basically do that. Well, here we are. We have made it to Chill Penguin. So, let's see what we can do here. Hello, Chill Penguin. Prepare to die. Alright. Alright. Not exactly what I wanted to hit him with, but oh well. So I'm gonna go to this Buster only, because he doesn't really deserve me at my best. He really is this easy. Okay. Even with the sliding, the sculpture making, the blizzard that he used just a minute ago, he really is a piece of cake. I say that while being at less than half health fighting him. But hey, you know what? This is the exception rather than the rule, and he's just pinning me down. What the heck? You're not going to get away with that. Uh-oh. No. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, this is actually a close fight, but I got him anyway. Woo! Whoa! That was tense. I didn't know if I was going to get an outtake from him or not. But for my efforts, I get Shotgun Ice. Spark Mandrel's weakness. This basically hits the wall, and scatters in different directions. So there we go. We've got it. And save game data, we have saved it. Woohoo! Alright. So, with all that out of the way, I'm gonna check how much time is left, and if there isn't any left, I'm going to go on to the outtakes. Let's go ahead and get up here, like this, and oh, there's a spiky again. Wow, I am so rusty that I actually got an outtake in this level. There's a reason why these levels are the start of the game, and you just saw why. So, the difficulty score for these levels is basically 1 out of 10. Essentially, all you really have to do is just avoid all of the enemies and take down the chill penguin. And the battle against Vile is even easier because all you have to do is just let him beat you up and then stun you. I put up a fight for entertainment value solely. So yeah, it's due to all of these factors that both Central Highway and Snow Mountain Base get a 1 out of 10. And so too does Chill Penguin. Everyone involved cannot get a higher score than 1 out of 10 because they don't really deserve it. Once you figure out the trick, it's all really smooth sailing from there. I didn't even need to use the armor piece. I very well could have, but I didn't because I didn't need to. And I'm going to try and beat them using the lowest category that I can. Which I hope is Buster only in many cases. But in the next episode, we are going to be going after another Maverick. Hopefully one that I thought was going to be in this episode, but ended up striking out with 5 outtakes. In the meantime, though, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Until then, adios, amigos.